Hello guys, welcome back to the stream. Now our investigation. നമ്മൾ കുറച്ച് മുമ്പത്തെ ലൈവ് കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടിരുന്ന ആൾക്കാർക്കല്ലേ നമ്മുടെ എവിടം വരെയായിരുന്നു നമ്മുടെ സിറ്റുവേഷൻ എന്നുള്ളത്. നമ്മുടെ സിറ്റുവേഷൻ ഇപ്പം പോയിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത് ഒരു കാറിനുള്ളിൽ ആ ഒരു ദുരൂഹ സാഹചര്യത്തിൽ ഒരാൾ മരിച്ച നിലയിലാണ് കണ്ടത്. മരിച്ച നില എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ആളുടെ ബോഡി കിട്ടിയിട്ടില്ല, ജസ്റ്റ് വണ്ടിക്കുള്ളിൽ ഫുള്ള് ബ്ലഡ് ഒക്കെ ആയിട്ട് ഇൻവെസ്റ്റിഗേഷൻ ചെയ്ത് കിട്ടി. അപ്പം ആളുടെ വീടിന്റെ അഡ്രസ് ഒക്കെ കിട്ടി നമ്മുടെ വീട്ടിലെത്തിയിരിക്കുകയാണ്. അപ്പൊ ആ വീട്ടിലെത്തിയതിനു ശേഷമുള്ള ബാക്കി സിറ്റുവേഷൻ അതായത് വായിക്കുന്നു.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Junk. Nothing significant. Doesn't look like anything. Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions, these blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
First bro, thank you for the 20 super chat. കുറേ നാൾക്ക് ശേഷം വീണ്ടും നമ്മുടെ മച്ചാൻ എന്താണ് സാലറി കിട്ടിയ. എനിവേ വെൽക്കം ബാക്ക് ടു ഇതൊരു ഇൻവെസ്റ്റിഗേഷൻ ഗെയിമാണ് എല്ലാം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. എനിക്കിതിനെ ഡീറ്റെയിൽ ആയിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞു തരാനുള്ള ഇതില്ല, പക്ഷെ ഗെയിം നല്ല രസമുണ്ട്. നമ്മളിപ്പം ഒരു മർഡറിനെ ബേസ് ചെയ്ത് ഇൻവെസ്റ്റിഗേഷൻ നടത്തിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കും.
നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആവശ്യമുള്ളത് പണമാണ്, എനിക്ക് ആവശ്യത്തിലധികമുള്ളതും പണമാണ്. എന്നെ ഇട്ടുമൂടാനുള്ള പണം ഞാനങ്ങ് ദുബായിൽ ഉണ്ടാക്കി വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. എല്ലാം വിധിയുടെ വിളയാട്ടം.
It doesn't appear to be connected. Kavanaughs. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
ഇവിടെ ഒരു തീപ്പിടുകൾ ഞാൻ കണ്ടായിരുന്നല്ലോ.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
ബ്രോ ഞാൻ വന്നു ഡോണ്ട് നോ വൈ എൻ്റെ അക്കൗണ്ടിൽ സൂപ്പർ ചാറ്റ് വർക്ക് ആവുന്നില്ല. ഒരു 1.1 months ആയില്ല. അതൊന്നും സീനില്ല. ഇൻസ്റ്റാ ഹിറ്റ് ഫ്ലെയർ.
Nope.
അതൊന്നും സീനില്ല.
Seems irrelevant.
പക്ഷെ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഭയങ്കര പാടുള്ളത്.
No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right. No, that won't work. That looks wrong. No use leaving the thing half finished. So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
പൈപ്പ് നമുക്ക് ക്രൈം സീനിൽ നിന്ന് കിട്ടിയ. അപ്പൊ എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ഇത് ഇവിടുന്ന് മിസ്സായതാണ്.
Doesn't tell me anything.
നമ്മളെല്ലാം മുക്കും മൂല അഴിച്ചു കൊടുക്കണം. എന്നാ മാത്രമേ അത് കിട്ടൂ. ക്രൈം സീനിലോട്ട് കയറാൻ മാത്രമേ സാധനം. നമുക്ക് നോട്ടിൽ കുറെ ക്ലൂസ് കിട്ടും.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union
Malayalam, hi
Station.
bro, welcome to the stream.
Thanks, ma'am.
പിള്ളേരുണ്ട് ഭയങ്കര ബഹളം.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house. This must be Adrian's. Stencil. So the glasses are a match. Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
എന്തോ റോങ് ഉണ്ട് ഇവിടെ. We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently,
കണ്ടോണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന
been
ആൾക്കാർക്ക്
away
എന്തെങ്കിലും
in Seattle a lot on
മനസ്സിലാവുന്ന നിങ്ങൾക്കും
business.
സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ കേട്ടോ.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
What now?
Make sure you cover all the rooms. We don't want to miss anything.
Find Adrian, officer. Bring him home, please.
Advice?
I don't want to upset the lady any more than you do, Phelps, but we're going to have to search this place.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
എൻ്റെ വർക്ക് ആവുന്നില്ല സൂപ്പർ ചാറ്റ്. എന്ത് പറ്റി? എൻ്റെ ഇഷ്യൂ ആണോ അതോ ടോട്ടലി എൻ്റെ ചാനലിൻ്റെ ഇഷ്യൂ ആണോ?
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Root beers all around, doll. We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
What do you think?
Ask the barkeep. He'll know all the regulars.
She wants a 5-star. Goddamn. This
You looking
is
for
a
someone?
tasty burger.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
He just refuses to accompany me to church.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard? I can't have a quiet drink on his own anymore.
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
നമ്മൾ ചോദിച്ച ചോദ്യങ്ങളെല്ലാം വളരെ തെറ്റായിരുന്നു.
Sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now. ഡെയിലി ചെയ്ത് പോകാം. എന്താണ് എന്തിനു വേണ്ടിയാണ് അത്ര ധൃതി പിടിച്ച് പോകുന്നതെന്ന് അറിയില്ല. Easy, Cole. Better back it off. Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan? Hit the brakes, Cole. Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
Apartment 2.
രണ്ടാമത്തെ അപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ്.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Apartment 1 to 4.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now.
I knew it. Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car.
അവന്റെ മരണം അന്വേഷിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിട്ട് അവൻ ഇവിടെ.
There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over, Adrian. Stop right there, Adrian. Why did you need to get out of LA so fast, Adrian? Why the melodrama?
I've met somebody in Seattle. She means everything to me. We were going to start a new life together.
Looks like she'll have to wait for you. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're going to the big house, Adrian. And when your wife finds out, you're going to lose her too. I hope this broad was worth it.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ കറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ളത് 2 ഫെയിലായി. ബാക്കി ക്ലൂസ് 5 ചെയ്തത് 12. സിറ്റിയിൽ ഡാമേജ് ആയത് 10 പേര്. വെഹിക്കിൾ ഡാമേജ് $23. ഇഞ്ചുറീസ് 0. ഫ്രാങ്ക് മാർക്ക് വുഡ് ബി റോൾഡ് ഓവർ ബ്ലാക്ക് സിസ്റ്റം. ഓക്കെ, അങ്ങനെ രണ്ടാമത്തെ കേസും വളരെ മനോഹരമായി നമ്മൾ
Okay, we're going to keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good. Get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
abandoned vehicle.
We've got a scene, a dumped car, and a witness. Let's get there.
Another abandoned vehicle told a bag and brand new life.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. You catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world. I want to make fun.
You're behind the wheel.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience. Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
License fee received.
Empty.
Missing license plate. Hello, ᴍᴏᴜsᴇ, welcome to the show.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse. Don't think this is any use to us. I don't think so. Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs. Maybe. No.
all my years, I've never seen anything like this.
Show's over. Keep moving, all of you.
His mother would be proud of him catching all those criminals.
How bad is it?
Clear this area immediately.
I don't know why you're doing that, buddy, but I wish you'd stop. And I thought
This is a secure area. You all need to leave. This is a crime scene. All of you move along. Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks for your help.
That's all I've got. Speak to the witness.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Can you describe the men?
Like I said, they were beaners.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
BBM780, hi bro, welcome to the stream.
Did you see them take anything else?
Nope, I don't think so.
That's enough for now. Remember, Jacob, it's an offense to obstruct a criminal investigation. Let's hope you've given us everything.
Jacobs dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. You curious what he didn't want us to see?
So what next?
Check the car and the surrounds. If this is a crime scene, we don't want anything missed.
എൻ്റെ മേലിൽ നമ്മൾ 2 ചോദ്യങ്ങൾ അത് ഡൗട്ട് ആക്കാമായിരുന്നു. 2 ചോദ്യങ്ങൾ നമ്മൾ ഇത് ഓൾഡ് ഫോൺ ഓൾറെഡി അവിടെ എത്തി. പിന്നെ അവിടെ നമുക്ക് ഡീലർഷിപ്പിലേക്ക് പോകാം.
Can you drive to this one?
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
Are you kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
ഈ മെക്കാനിക് നമുക്കൊരു കോമ്പിനേഷൻ റേഞ്ച് അവിടെ കളഞ്ഞു കിട്ടിയത്.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
That's not right. One left. Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4. I'm stumped. Ideas?
We'll need a full statement from Dewey to put in our report.
I doubt it. circumstantial. If you don't mind, we have a few questions. A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
That's it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
Aljit bro, TKRP still today. Illa bro.
You're lying. You got him holed up somewhere.
I'm having nothing to do with that kid. You can't prove any different.
Aljit bro, where on bro? Namakku full time.
That kid's temper's like a time bomb. I want nothing more to do with him or you.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
Whoa! Easy! Get this morning's attention hot off the
Hey, Sakriya, bro, welcome to the stream. Sakriya, okay.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Gabriel Delgado.
Delgado. Last known address has him living with a common-law wife. 103 Hill Street, apartment 3.
Thanks. You really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
What the hell? When is America going to understand? It's not about getting.
You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things will be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color. Look what we have now.
That your neighbor.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted? Why is the word abbreviation?
What the hell is this guy doing? What's going on?
An Englishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman walk into a bar. The bartender looks up and says, "What is this, some kind of joke?"
ഏത് റൂമിൽ കയറിയില്ല ആദ്യം നോക്കണ്ട ഹെഡ്സെറ്റ്
Here he is, apartment 3.
അപ്പോൾ മൂന്നാമത്തെ നിലയിൽ പോകണം. മൂന്നാമത്തെ നില അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ്.
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
എവിഡൻസ് എന്തെങ്കിലും കിട്ടാതിരിക്കത്തില്ല. സ്റ്റോർ റൂമിലെത്തി.
Diplomatic license plates.
സ്റ്റോർ റൂമിൽ.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
ഓക്കെ, വണ്ടിയുടെ 2 വീല്.
Incidental. No good to me.
രണ്ട് വീല് കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ട് അവൻ്റെ വീട്ടിൽ. കാരണം നമുക്ക് ആ വണ്ടിക്ക് 2 വീല് പോയിട്ടുണ്ട്.
This isn't what we're looking for. Probably nothing. Not much help.
Really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Lie.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricón that he is a man.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
You're lying, Anna. I think you're a willing accomplice in these robberies.
What proof do you have that I stole the cars? You come into my house to insult and bully me? I have known many policía like you.
Gabriel wasn't at work. Where can we find him?
He said he would never go back. Gabriel is out driving around in his car.
You're lying, Anna. I think he's somewhere in the building.
What makes you say he's here? If he was here, he would come out and not endanger his baby. No more. You are a hateful and cruel man.
As soon as we corner Gabriel, we'll be back for you, Anna. You had your chance to cooperate. Let's get out of here, Phelps. Don't worry, I've got an idea. Never understood it. The more rotten the boyfriend, the more loyal the girl will be. She's going to warn him, Phelps. We need to follow her. Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole. Too close, Phelps. You're way too close. You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps. That's it, we're spotted. Back off. Hey, back off.
All units in the vicinity, citizen reports at 415 at the corner of Banning and Santa Fe. Suspect vehicles engaged in illegal street racing. Units to handle code 3 identified.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off. Fuck! End of the line. Anna will warn Gabriel and they'll both go to ground. You can write this one off, Phelps.
നമ്മളവരെ കണ്ട് അതാണ് കുറെ നേരട്ടെ അവിടെ ശരിക്കും ടൈൽ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു എവിടെ തൊട്ട് ടൈൽ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
Never understood it. The more rotten the boyfriend, the more loyal the girl will be. She's going to warn him, Phelps. We need to follow her. Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole. Brakes, Cole. Give him some room. You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Suspect vehicles engaged in illegal street racing. Units to handle code 3 identified.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. It's getting away.
Gonna lose him.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
On it, Phelps. Take him out. God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady. Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricón. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's a man? I should have burned his fucking car.
Huh? Eh?
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
അങ്ങനെ മേളിൽ വരട്ടെ. എനിക്കിത് കുറച്ചിട്ടാണ് എനിക്ക് ലൈവ് ഇട്ടുള്ള ഇഷ്യൂ. ലൈവ് ഇട്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഒന്ന് ചുവന്ന് കണ്ടിരിക്കും. പഴയതുപോലെ പണ്ടത്തെ ടൈം ഇട്ട് കുത്തിയിരിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നത് കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന അച്ഛന്മാരൊക്കെ മാക്സിമം സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം. ഇതിനകത്തില് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ കറക്റ്റ് ആയത് 6 തെറ്റിപ്പോയി. ഒരു സ്റ്റോളൻ കേസായിരുന്നു. ഇഞ്ചുറീസ് വെഹിക്കിൾ ഡാമേജ് ഒന്നും ആയിട്ടില്ല. സോ നമ്മൾ അടുത്ത ഇൻവെസ്റ്റിഗേഷന് പോവുക.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack? My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6. Good for you, Jack. Are they cute? They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso? Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
നമുക്ക് ഈ ലൈവിന്റെ ബാക്ക് ആയിട്ട് തന്നെ GTRP കളിക്കണോ അതോ ഇത് എൻഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് അതിന്റെ വേറൊരു ലൈവായിട്ട് തുടങ്ങണേ? ഞാൻ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പറയാം. കറക്ഷൻ Central Police Station Division 1.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never find anything.
Hey, don't you have a partner you can whine to?
Come on, there's got to be someone you can go and rouse.
And then the louse calls and says he's going to marry an English girl.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Goddamn Bruins are having a season from hell. Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love.
He's only a writer, so he can't really help me.
They weren't even his prints, and he still confessed.
I don't want to be rude, but I ain't got time for talking.
I want to make comments.
You know the way. You can drive.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Ah. Wait a minute.
Detectives, over here.
Okay. Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Dick is a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around. Phelps, you should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance. Landed on his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind. We can notify next of kin. Patterson has life insurance.
നോമിനിയുടെ പേര് വല്ലതും പറ്റിയിട്ടുണ്ടോ അതിനകത്ത്? അത്രയും പൈസ കിട്ടാൻ വേണ്ടി കൊന്നതാണ് ഇനി. എല്ലാം ചെക്ക് ചെയ്തു.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
She's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Eyewitness report.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Go on.
Then a third person. Another man got involved.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room. I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Hit and run incident.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
ആളുടെ മുഖത്തെ എക്സ്പ്രഷൻ കണ്ടിട്ട് ഇൻടോക്സിക്കേറ്റഡ് ആണ്.
Why are you lying, Lynch? What are you covering up?
Is that the best you've got? You expecting me to confess to being the driver? I'd suggest you speak to someone who saw what happened. I'm about done speaking to you.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah, Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No, he came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
What was it about?
Who knows? The slightest thing could set those two off.
Stalling just makes us more inquisitive, Lynch. We'll get to the bottom of this, with or without you. That guy has a serious attitude problem. You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few...
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure? Can I be honest with you, Doctor? I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Sorry, pal, that's all I got. Even bartenders run out of gossip.
Any ideas?
You could use the phone in the back of the bar. Call in what we have on the suspect vehicle.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thank you.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
Don't think this is anything. Knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Careful where you step, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Can you drive to this one?
Broadway, Hollywood. ആരൊരു മച്ചൻ വാച്ച്
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in 44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two?
Do you?
ഹലോ ഗൈസ്, അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും വെൽക്കം ബാക്ക്. ഞാൻ അപ്പോൾ അവിടെ ഇൻവെസ്റ്റിഗേഷൻ തുടങ്ങാം. വെയിറ്റ്, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടാണെന്നറിയാം. എനിക്ക് ഈ ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്ക് കോള് വരുന്നതുകൊണ്ട് ഒരു ഗെയിമും ചൊവ്വന്നേരം കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ല. അതാ കോമഡി. സോ ആരൊക്കെയാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ വാച്ച് ചെയ്യുന്നതെന്ന് അറിയത്തില്ല. നമുക്ക് ഇൻവെസ്റ്റിഗേഷൻ തുടങ്ങാം. ഹിറ്റ് ആൻഡ് റൺ ഇൻസിഡൻസ്.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You're lying, Lorna. You pushed him in front of the car.
If you think you can prove that, I suggest you arrest me now. I would have loved to push him under a car many a time, but not this time.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
എന്തായിരിക്കും അവരുടെ ഫേസ് എക്സ്പ്രഷൻ? കള്ളം പറയാണോ സത്യം പറയാണോ അതോ നമുക്ക് ഡൗട്ട് അടിക്കാവോ?
Don't lie to me. Something was different this time.
You're clutching at straws. You married? The arguments are never any different.
We're leaving, Lorna. But this doesn't add up. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
I'm at a loss.
The autopsy result might have come back. Call in.
You can drive.
So, where do you want to go? It's a lucky break getting a partial ID. These cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward.
Why don't they just stop?
You heard about fight or flight during the war?
Sure. Never back your enemy into a corner. That kind of stuff?
Right. Well, in a hit and run, the perp is already in flight. It's easier to keep going. It takes a degree of moral courage to stop and accept responsibility.
You're not as dumb as you make yourself out to.
ഇവിടെ വന്ന് ഇൻവെസ്റ്റിഗേറ്റ് ചെയ്യണമായിരുന്നെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു ആദ്യം ആ വണ്ടി ഇടിച്ച സീൻ എന്നിട്ട് വേണമായിരുന്നു അവരുമായിട്ട് സംസാരിക്കാൻ.
That's the son of a bitch right there.
William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
No wonder he killed someone, driving like this.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Don't let that asshole get away. Station. Go on, get after it.
Hold it right there, Shelton.
That's the guy. All right.
That was a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton.
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
You think Mal is done with the autopsy? Better call it in and check, Phelps. Between the driver and the widow, I say we start dealing with the facts.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks, ma'am.
You're behind the wheel.
Where are we going?
സോ നമുക്ക് ഈ കേസോടെ കഴിയുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ലൈവ് എന്തായാലും എൻഡ് ചെയ്യാം. സോ ഓക്കെയുള്ള എല്ലാവർക്കും എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇവിടെ കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ആൾക്കാർക്ക് ഇത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് RP കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്യണോ അതോ ഈ ഗെയിം തന്നെ കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്യണോ എന്ന് എനിക്ക് പറയാം.
When is America going to understand it's about giving, not giving?
We could put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week. You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart. You're kidding me. Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife, length of a bayonet. We found a knife in the alleyway. Where is it now? Was it bagged? By Patrolman Kaplan. Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Mister, a man like you always loses the battle of wits because you're unarmed. Want to grab me 2 with ketchup and a root beer?
ആരും ഒരു ചാറ്റ് ഒന്നും ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല. എന്തിനാ ഉറങ്ങിയല്ലേ?
This guy's got a screw loose. What the heck? What the hell?
Help me out. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
ഒരു ഐഡിയയും കിട്ടുന്നില്ല കേട്ടോ. അത് ആരാ കൊന്നെന്നുള്ളത്.
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna. Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand jury.
Nice of you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
you
with it.
You think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's
Lorna?
a crazy man.
Shoot him! Shoot him for God's sake!
It's too late, Sabo. Sabo, stop or I will shoot. Last chance to surrender, Sabo.
You stay back! I'll ice this one, I don't care.
Put the weapon down now.
Help me!
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
ഒരു ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ കറക്റ്റ് 5 നമ്മൾ തെറ്റും. ഗൈസ്, അപ്പോൾ എന്തായാലും നമുക്ക് ലൈവ് എൻഡ് ചെയ്യാം. ആരെങ്കിലും ഡിസ്കോഡിലുണ്ടോ നോക്കട്ടെ. സോ ഗൈസ്, എന്തായാലും നമുക്ക് RP കവർ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ തുടങ്ങാം എന്തായാലും. സോ ഇപ്പോൾ എന്തായാലും ഞാൻ ലൈവ് ആണ്. സോ എല്ലാ മച്ചാന്മാരും അപ്പം നമുക്ക് പിന്നെ കാണാം. സോ ടേക്ക് കെയർ ആൻഡ് ബൈ ബൈ.